Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Evil Step Teacher back again, and I'm still reeling from the snake rescue that if you watched the last video, you got to see that long clip of. And I was given a permission yesterday to metal detect an area that the lady said has not been metal detected before, and it is, try to get up on this little hill here. It is a closed down putt-putt golf course. And it's not too far from the interstate over there. It's at a little mall that isn't overly busy, but I was here yesterday and I thought, I'll check. And the lady was like, hey, that sounds interesting. So she gave me permission, and so I'm going to give it a shot and see what they may have lost here, and go from there. So I will see you at the first find, and hopefully I haven't messed up my metal detector. It took a hard nose drive on the concrete, or on the paved parking lot just a few minutes ago. So hopefully it still works fine. But anyway, I'll get to this and I'll see you at the first find. All right, first find for the hunt is a bottle seal. So not much of anything, but just getting started. A lot of signals show up, so it could be a lot of trash, it could be some coins. I'll find out by the time I'm done. Moving on. Well, now we're getting somewhere. You can see it right there. Nice little pull tab. So the millions are rolling in. Moving on to the next one. Alrighty, I got this hole here. I went ahead and got the shovel out because a lot of the stuff is deeper than I really want to dig with this little guy here. But I thought there for a second I was just picking up the sidewalk, but no, there was a nail. It's like right over here. So yeah, I was about to give up on it. Got a nice nail. Moving on. All right, I have the next thing. Some of these ring clips, you pull the pin out, you straighten the pin out, you shove it in, and then you put the ring down over it to hold it in. So, and it was at the bottom of this hole. So yeah, at least here I don't have to worry too much about the plugs, but I am still trying. But moving on to the next one. Well, I found another nail. But at least at a place like this where they have stuff that they build, it makes sense to find nails, a lot more sense anyway, than finding them, oh, this is a screw and a nail anyway, than finding this type of stuff down at the water on a beach. So, alrighty, moving to the next one. Well, it's getting a little bit better. It's a little tool. Looks familiar, but I don't know for sure what it is. So this is on it, put it on something to turn. I think it might be something to turn a valve on and off. It says on and off right there. So yeah, this is for turning valves on and off, maybe for the water sprinklers or something. So yeah, it's getting a little bit better. Moving on to the next one. Okay, little hole here. It was a piece of aluminum. So yeah. Moving to the next one. Well, I moved over here by where people would have been throwing coins into the wishing well, and it was a good move because I found it's a modern penny, but it's a penny. So finally something for the keeper pouch. I actually did put that tool in the keeper pouch, but I'll clean it up and see if it's even worth keeping. But anyway, I'll put this penny in and keep going. Well, it was definitely a good move because the next thing is another penny. So yeah, moving on. Well, I'm liking this third hole since I moved, and it's a much better penny, better shape anyway. It's looks like an 82. So yeah, Cool, cool. On to the next find. I must say, this was the most annoying coin so far. I kept moving it around with my fingers, so it just kept being all over the place. It's another penny. But, yeah, a coin is a coin. Moving on. Well, that run didn't last long. This hole here, still along the same little fountain, unfortunately, is a nail. But, you know, there's a lot more fountain to go. Plus it runs down that way, so you know there could be just about anything down there. So moving on. Back to real metal detecting now. Pull tab. So yeah. Moving to the next one. Well, I do believe this, excuse me. Well, I do believe this piece of rebar is going to have to be my last one for today. If I don't have enough video shot to make enough pieces shot to make a video, I will have to come back. Kind of messed up my digger. And I don't know if Walmart has any left since, of course, gardening time is over since it's October something. So yeah. I guess that's a wrap for today. I'll do a wrap up if this is enough. If not, I'll do another day sometime soon, hopefully. Talk to you later. Well, that didn't take long. I got over to Wally World, got back with a nice shiny new scoop. And yeah, that's what I found in this hole. I found the this little screw. Well, part of the screw, and I moved from over beside that back to over here. This is like probably #1 hole, I would assume, and I'm going to kind of follow the holes doing along the sides and see if I find anything nifty. Don't know how much longer I've got before the sun goes down, but I'll be out here for a little bit and try to get a full video out of this and then come back another time to finish it. On to the next one. All right, this one was just barely under the surface. It's a nail that has gotten decorated by a leaf. There we go. So it goes in the pouch. Moving to the next one. All right, I have the next thing. Back to the pull tabs. So it'll go in the pouch and I'll be moving on. Well, dug a halfway decent plug and then I had to break it all apart to get to the little piece of aluminum. One of these days I'll get a detector that says how deep the stuff is so I know which scoop to use. So anyway, moving on. And since the sun's started going down, it's getting chilly and I'm a wuss, so I don't know how much longer I'm going to be out here without a coat. So anyway, moving to the next one. Alrighty, I have the next one. It is, I believe, a penny. It's about that size. It's pretty dirty. It's hard to tell, but it looks like it's got the copperish color. So, yeah. I'm going to call it a penny. Moving to the next one. Alright, I've got the next thing. And I barely found it because it is tiny. It was making a really strong signal on the detector and the pinpointer was picking it up, but it was so small that it was hard to find. I think it's just aluminum, but I'm gonna throw it in the pouch and take it away from here and move to the next spot or next hole. Moving on. All right, I think this is gonna be the last dig for today because I'm getting kind of lazy. And it is getting dark and chilly. Well, not dark. The sun's about to go down. I keep jokingly saying about, and here recently I've been saying it more than about. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna stop with these 2 nails that I just dug up out of this hole here, and I'm going to head for the house. I will check the amount of video and everything on, see if I have enough to call this a video. I don't think I do. And when I edit this one on Friday, I'll be teaching my brother how to edit video. So I need to have enough for doing that. So anyway, I will talk at you I'll talk at you at the next time I talk at you. Either the wrap up or another hole. You know, I got to thinking, instead of just ending the video with the last hole there, might as well add some to it. Take you all for a tour. I don't remember it ever being called Pier 9, but that might have been the name and I just forgot. Of this little facility. Take you on a tour of this little facility and show you the kind of I call it kind of a sad thing, because I remember when this was open, there were people here all the time, and then they just stopped having it. I don't know if it was insurance or just what, but yeah, I'll take you for a little walk through the holes. A lot of the holes have grass growing up through them. Well, weeds. There was a fountain right there, and then on the other side of it's where I found the first like 3 or 4 coins. And then it goes down this way to, that was hole number 1. This is hole number 2. And it has a little lake over here. And it's a bigger water area than what the fairgrounds calls a lake. Earlier there was a guy fishing out there. I didn't see if he caught anything, but I saw him out there, but you know, hey, whatever. And then it goes down here. If a person had the money to fix this place up, it'd probably still be a good little money maker. But it needs a lot of TLC, and that could be why they closed it, because maybe it was getting in bad shape and they didn't want to put the money into it. But the structure is here. The holes are here. All they got to do is just fix them up, straighten up the bricks. Kids have been out here knocking stuff around probably. It really, I don't think it would take that much in the line of real effort to get this up and running again. So, and this hunt is kind of the fault of my ex-wife, because yesterday we were driving through here. We had to come to Newton before we helped that snake out, and she was like, I wonder who you have to ask to be able to metal detect in there. So I turned around and went over to the little office there, and the lady was like, yeah, sure. She said her husband does metal detecting and didn't know why he hadn't even thought of hunting here. I'll tell you this, unless he has a better detector than I've got, he ain't gonna find much either. And I like my little detector, don't get me wrong. It just could be a lot more powerful. It could, I would like for it to have a digital face so it would tell me how deep the stuff was and all that good stuff. Little door there, it's probably to get in and free the ball collector up, do maintenance and stuff like that. And I forgot to count how many holes we'd been through. And it comes down around here. So yeah. There's another hole here. Then you turn this little corner. Oh, this is hole number 7. It says so right there. Okay. It comes down through here. And if you golf like I do, I don't know how I would do anymore, but I never was very good at putt-putt. And I used to go play every once in a while. I took golf in college, but was never good at the putting part. So this would be hole number 8 we're coming on to now. And this is probably boring. I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. Kind of an urban exploration part of the video. I like these bushes that turn red in the fall. They're kind of cool. And I should know what they are, but I don't. Looks like they had little things at the end of this one. Some of these bricks are gone. Another bridge. It's another hole, probably like number 10 or something. I don't know. I just took a walk in this little area here. There's a fountain on that end and one up here, and they have these little man-made waterfalls, and then this area had 3 little fountains out in the middle of it. So yeah, this one's kind of spiffy. Wonder how many balls made it out in that water. Probably quite a few. Wonder how many clubs made it out there. This is hole number 10. So that would have been 9. And it goes right up here. There's a tree growing at the end of it. So the person would have to get that out of there. Fence falling down. I remember this was a nifty little place, but unfortunately, it's not anymore. And yes, I have these weird accents that don't actually sound like anything. So yeah, that's life. Looks like they're tearing all the fencing down. Probably going to rip all this out at some point. But this mall isn't that busy, so probably have to do it a little at a time. They do have a really good cinema here. If you're in the Newton area and you want to go see a movie, or even in the Wichita area, the cinema here at the little strip mall in Newton, it's supposed to be an outlet mall, but it is reasonably priced, first run movies, and I don't think there's any of them that ever get over $10. I haven't even seen a $10 ticket in this little theater. So yeah, when I want to go to a movie, I come here. I usually just watch them on Netflix or rent them from Redbox. I'm just doing all sorts of advertising today. Don't have much more time. Hole number 15 is kind of decaying. It was probably like a windmill or something. I don't remember. It's a problem with having a bad memory, is most stuff you don't remember. But I have a good excuse for not having a good memory, and I'll get into that some other time. See, there was the little fountain up here. I don't think either of them was Fountain of Youth. If they were, I'd go swimming real quick in the empty little fountains. This one isn't empty, but it's just a hole. So, and we're coming up to the end of it here. This is hole number 17 here. It's an actual little 18-hole golf course. And I don't remember what that structure was down there, but it was something. This was just a nifty little place, and I'm just sad that it's decaying like this. And here was hole number 18, the last hole of the bunch. And there's a little thing down in there. You try to get your ball up into that. If it didn't go in that, it would go down into right down there. There's a little opening. I don't remember if you got like a free game or something, if it made it into that, but I think you got some kind of little prize for it. But anyway, that's this little place. So, little planter. I think I'm going to call this one a video and hit another place some other time. Moving on. Alright, here's a quick little wrap up of the hunt. Just a few little pennies over here. There's that tool. And then just a bunch of trash. So it was a fun hunt. This video is a little late getting out because I got swamped and my brother got in town before I got a chance to get anything else done. And so yeah, this is wrapping up on Sunday, and it should have wrapped up several days ago. But anyway, I will get off here and talk at you in the next one. If you're enjoying my videos, please like and subscribe, and leave a comment if you want. Check out my Patreon for perks, and y'all have a good day.